Welcome to the stream. So we managed to get it to work. A little bit.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Relatable though.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Time out. I gotta at least turn it up a little bit.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now. The longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can. I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Why am I moving so slow?
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. for a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Mind you, just got smacked.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Okay, wait, may I say, this girl's mom kept a lot of secrets from her. And how she not noticed secret passages around her house? It's like, it's something I would notice. I'd love to have secret passages around my house.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Oh. Go down. No, what are you doing? I said go down.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Maybe he's not ready to eat yet. Jeez, leave him alone.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
I know damn well there's so much. This can't be the ending of it.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
It's not wrong.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
Shadow, Christopher, SWAT team
3 of the
Oliver.
gerbils are mine, and 2 have been my fault.
Cool. Wow. Derpy Jr., Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Loopy, Zerpy, Zoe, Coco, Tucker. Just quit getting pets after a while, you know? Bailey has the biggest.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Sven, Calvin, Molly, Barba, Walter. What about her? Stop trying to see something. Sounds like a real person right there. What about her mom?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
That must be Odin.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
So these are all the finches that died. Milton Finch.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay Kumar, Lewis Finch.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Damn. Nope, I can't. Is there a ladder or something right here? Nope, there's not. Oh, there is.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Yeah, see, I knew that.
They were both pretty intense.
Damn.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah. Alright, wait, when we go, watch this.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Please just take the damn picture.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Definitely shouldn't.
Hey!
That's a keeper. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish. Now, Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see. Maybe. Or was it? Could have been.
I feel like I'm supposed to find it.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to... Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
Wow, I was still alive.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That dude got fucked. I mean, in like the nicest way as possible without sounding like I don't
He
care.
dead now.
Yeah, he did. He hella dead. Give me 1 second, guys. He's not just normally dead. He's hella dead. Like, that dude got straight up jointed by that deer.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Gregory. Well, time to enter Gregory's world. Okay, first off, can we talk about that picture? Dawn and Gus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Time out. Gregory's first. Divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw. Sure made him happy.
gotta get that bubble. So I'm supposed to get.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
God, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh my God.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory,
Why did it drown himself?
about everything.
Whoa.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Wow. Holy shit. She has nothing to say about him. Alright.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. Make him cry.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
This kid's savage.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Well, that wasn't a poem, that was a death note.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Wow.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay. I like that name. Sanjay. I really do like that name.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Powerful. It's weird that her mom doesn't have a book. Oh, I know where to go. I might just leave, huh? Same way I came, I'm assuming.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Really? Okay. Where do I go? Like, hold up. I don't want to go backwards because I don't think that's where I go. Yeah, see, I don't go backwards. Cat swatting at the squirrel. I do believe that's the story part that I missed for Sam. Yikes. He turned a horn, I do believe, into a king. Yeah, I see it's saving again. Raise flag 7:30, breakfast 8 a.m. Quiet time 11 a.m. Dawn sleep. Sweep, trash, Gus, mop, mow yard, Greg, be a baby. Routine, jump rope, look 100 times, jumping jacks 150 times, push-ups 100 times, crutches 100 times, run to the mailbox and back. So her, what's his face? Brother Gus must like to work, or not, maybe not Gus, I forget which one it is, but likes to work out a lot. It could have been Gus. No, Gus was the baby. Ah, right here.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
They gave him a fucking castle.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
They gave him a castle. I want a fucking castle. It's Milton.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Huh. That is really cool. This is really good. I like the art. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to. My dude just walked through a wall.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I don't think he disappeared, sweetheart. I think there's so much more to that. I honestly do. For the ones that disappeared, it
Mom
didn't
spent
die.
months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Oh, this is her brother. That's the door. Assuming.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Shit. That's the old house.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
It's a boat? This is a boat. Boat or a plane?
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Marijuana. Louis got fucking laced. Louis
and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
You know damn well Louis be getting high. Them paintings, like them pictures like that shit looks cool. Like the neon effect.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Wait, I think I was supposed to... Oh, I think I messed up. Well, I was gonna end this episode here anyways, and we'll bring it to another live stream. Make sure you guys check it out.